to Cole's Place. Great to be back. Thanks for tuning in to another fantastic video. Guys, I'm here in Boscombe, just outside my hometown of Bournemouth. Absolutely beautiful day. The temperature, according to my finger and thing on the phone, you've guessed it, it's an amazing 21 degrees. Not bad for the middle of May. I'm going to pan round. You've seen the drone footage. I'm going to pan round from the end of the pier and show you exactly where I am. Guys, check this out. Right, okay, so I am here at the end of Boscombe Pier. Boscombe, just outside of Bournemouth. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. 7.5 miles of beautiful golden sandy beach. In the distance there, East Cliff, Bournemouth. You can just make out the pier. Over to Poole in the distance. And the Purbeck Hills. Then what we'll do, we'll swing round. There's a guy fishing on the end of the pier there. Absolutely beautiful today. Isle of Wight in the distance. Hengistbury Head and Southbourne. And back round to Boscombe. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Anyway, how are we all? I've been away for a week or two. Have you missed me? More about that later. Yeah, I'll tell you what I've been up to and what I haven't been up to, more to the point. So keep watching. I'll explain all later in the video. Watch to the end, as they say. In the meantime, guys, check this out. Right, okay, let's do the housekeeping first. If you're new to the channel, all I need you to do is give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button because it's free, and hit the bell for notifications of more fantastic videos, okay? I go live every Tuesday, usually around 7:30. Loads of videos coming your way. Now then, what am I doing here in Boscombe for me first video in over a week? Right, well, I'm going away next week. Where to? I'll tell you at the end of the video. A nice little trip abroad. Loads of videos coming up from that. But what I need to do in preparation, look at this. Tell I've not been doing much on camera for a week or two. I need to go and get my hair cut. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you to have a quick look around Boscombe Beach. Absolutely stunning down here. And I'll see you at my favourite Barbers, Vintage Barbers of Boscombe. Check it out. Absolutely beautiful. I'll see you in a minute. Right, okay, so here I am at Vintage Barbers in Boscombe, my favourite barbers. Go and see Bailey and the guys. So it's goodbye fluffy hair. Boom, and there we have it, the summer look. Look at that. Big thanks to Jess, the barber in Vintage Barbers in Boscombe behind me, for the summer look. Check it out, takes years off me. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. A couple of things. The sharp-eyed people amongst you will notice I've changed my t-shirt. Now then, the barbers always blow all the loose hairs away from you and wipe you down. Jess does a great job, but no matter how much they do that, I always feel itchy after a haircut, so I always bring a spare t-shirt. That's why I've got a blue shirt on, and I had a sort of pale yellow one on earlier in the video, so no camera trickery there. Second thing, listen, I'll give them a shout out, Vintage Barbers in Boscombe. If you're in Bournemouth, go and get your hair cut, fellas. Vintage Barbers. It's not a sponsored shoot. I've not been paid to do it. Keep it real, people. No delusions of grandeur here. I don't get sponsored. I don't get asked to go in places. We keep it real on this channel, okay? Right. Guys, listen. Before I tell you what I've been up to the last couple of weeks, I'm going to show you a couple of things. First thing I want you to do is check out where I am. I'm on East Cliff at Bournemouth Beach. It's absolutely stunning. Have a look at this. Right, this stretch of the beach is fairly quiet because the tourists, well, I'll show you where the tourists go in a minute. Us locals come a little bit away from the tourist areas. We've got 7 miles of sand. Look at that. Hengistbury in the distance. Boscombe, where I've just had my hair cut with vintage Barbers, and the beautiful sea. It's stunning. It's 21 degrees according to my finger and thing on the phone. No surf, not even a foot. There's a touristy beach, Bournemouth Pier. All the tourists, you can see them there. There's a big event on. I'll show you some pictures in a bit towards the end of the video. It's the National Gentleman's Bike Ride 2025. I think it's in aid of a cancer charity. There's thousands of motorbikes doing like a sponsored ride through Bournemouth today, so I'll show you that in a bit. Just see the Bournemouth Eye. I'm going to focus in. See the lifeguard hut there? I'm going to show you in more detail in a minute. You just see where the sort of greenery's gone a bit black. More about that in a minute. So that's a cliff, East Cliff there. Then we come round here, and here is what was the East Cliff lift. We had another landslip a couple of years ago, so that's not being used at the moment. And then we're back around to where I'm sat on one of the groins. It's absolutely beautiful. What a lovely day. There you go, over to Bournemouth. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I love living in Bournemouth in the summer. When we get a good spring and it's a nice long summer, it's even better. Right, okay, so what have I been doing over the past couple of weeks while I've not been on YouTube? The answer's not a lot, really, in all honesty. I turned my phone on this morning, loads of messages have popped up, and I will be answering them over the next day or two. But before I go into it, as I said, a couple of things I want to show you. I've shown you the beach. I want to show you this. Guys, check out this footage, which was not last weekend, I think, the weekend before, just after my last video when I did the live. Check out this footage. Shocking.
No, come.
Absolutely terrible. That was a Friday evening a couple of weeks back, and yeah, just ahead of me there on the lifeguard hut. I tell you what, let's have a look at the after effects. Here's a bit of drone footage for you. Pretty awful, that, isn't it? So all that vegetation destroyed. It's an area, I'm guessing, about 100 metres by about 20 metres, so 200 square metres of the cliff top destroyed by fire, destroyed by carelessness. So it's either somebody flicking a cigarette over the fence or one of these awful disposable barbecues that people use on the beach, and instead of taking a bit of care, they've just lobbed it over the side. Problem is, you know, there's beach huts there, there's the wildlife. Luckily, the Bournemouth goats that I often feature in my videos, they were fine. Their enclosure was a bit further up, and the people who care for them were out along with a fire brigade. There was no danger to the goats whatsoever. But listen, you know my message. When you come to a beach, whether it's a big busy one like Bournemouth or a local secluded one, take your rubbish home. You know, your barbecues, your cigarettes, everything else. Dispose of them properly, take a bit of care, leave only footprints, okay? Anyway, enough of me lecture. You'll have me going on about rubbish on the beach and all sorts. Okay, but yeah, so hopefully that's the last of its type we see here in Bournemouth. We've got landslides. We've got 2 landslides over the past couple of years, about half a dozen fires, and it's a shame because it's a beautiful, as you can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful location, and look at the cliffs, absolutely stunning, and they're getting spoiled. Anyway, that was the fire. Right, okay, so the bit you're all waiting for, what have I been doing? Well, for those who are interested, as I said, I'll tell you what I've been doing the last couple of weeks, why I've not been on YouTube. It's nothing major. First of all, a massive thanks. I turned my phone on this morning and I can see there are literally dozens of messages on Messenger, WhatsApp, text message, loads of messages asking, you know, I'm presuming asking, am I alive, and all that sort of stuff. I will get through them over the next few days. I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing shortly, but just to answer what I'm hoping are the questions in those messages. You remember, if you look on the channel, my last live up on West Cliff a couple of weeks ago, walking along the beach, beautiful weather like today. I was struggling a bit with the voice. Went home, I went back to the GP because I'd had a man flu episode. You know what I'm like, me man flu. And it developed, you can still hear it a little bit, it developed into a sinus infection, quite a bad one. My nose was blocked, obviously there's a lot of pressure and all that sort of stuff. Put me on a course of antibiotics, finished them, day or two after I was fine, and then it kicked off again, so I went back on the antibiotics, which took me to last week. Then last week, I was going to come back on YouTube, felt okay, but I carried on staying off because Saf had her exams last week. She had 3 big exams, end of year exams, so I thought spend a bit of time with Saf, and so there we go, and that brings us to this week. So that is it. It's just a case of a bit of a sinus infection, a little bit of a man flu, and then the rest of it was just general life, prioritising Saf as I do, and getting her through these last week or so exams. So the great news is I'm feeling a lot better. I'm back doing loads of content and loads coming up for you as well. Before I tell you what's coming ahead, I will tell you, because I know a lot of you do ask about Saf, and I do appreciate it. I pass all your messages on. She's doing absolutely fine. Bit achy as always. She's got a consultant's appointment at the end of May. I think it's 28th or 29th. We'll be over to Southampton there. But her exams, she had her first result earlier this week. It was a law exam. She's passed year 1 of the law exam with, get this, a distinction. Well done, Saf. So I'll pass all your messages on to her when I've read them and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's how Saf's doing. She's doing absolutely great. Right, okay, so what's coming ahead? So this week guys, I'm off on a trip to even sunnier climes than beautiful Bournemouth. Okay, Monday, flying out to the fantastic island of Mallorca in Spain, the Balearics. Is it the Balearics or Balearics? There's one for you, comment down below. I call it Balearics because it sounds nicer, sounds more tropical. Yeah, so Monday, flying out to Mallorca, staying in Magaluf. I'm there for 3 nights, okay, so I'll be doing a few videos there, meeting some mates over there. There will be a live. I'm not sure whether the live will be Tuesday as per usual. It just depends what I get up to and what I don't get up to over there. But between now and Wednesday night, there will be a live from Mallorca. Okay, so if I get a chance, I'll put a community page notice up. If not, I'll just go live in the moment. And if you can join us, that'd be great. No worries, if not, you can watch it on catch up. But apart from that, yeah, there'll be a few sort of edited vlogs, a few walks around Magaluf, palming over, some nighttime stuff as well, maybe a restaurant review or a bar crawl or something like that, mates. We'll be doing all that. So that will be this week. Come back then, bank holiday weekend, end of May. Me and staff have got a few things planned, and then week after that, we're off over to Brighton way, and then loads of stuff coming up. But over the past couple of weeks, one thing Saf and I have been doing is planning the summer in more detail. So we've got the usual festivals that we go to and all sorts of surprises, a couple of trips abroad in place. Tenerife, before you all put a comment down below, yes, there will be a trip to Tenerife at some point, and loads more as well. So look out for that. Right, okay, so again, apologies if you've missed the vlogs, if you've missed any videos that I should have put up over the past couple of weeks. I hope you understand. I did have to sort of take a bit of time out, bit of a chill out, feeling 100%, feeling great to be back in the land of YouTube. Thanks for sticking with the channel. Weirdly enough, I've not been putting videos up, and my subscribers have shot up. How does that work? Anyway, big welcome if you're new to the channel. Don't forget, hit a thumbs up, guys. Subscribe if you've not done so already, because it's going to be a packed summer ahead with loads of content, loads of trips, loads of stuff going on, loads of crazy stuff, and above all, we keep it real. Live every Tuesday, usually 7:30 p.m, and hit the bell for notifications as well. That'd be great. I'm going to leave you with some shots of the Gentleman's Bike Ride 2025 and some nice shots of Sunny Bournemouth, and drop a comment down below. Great to be back. I will get through the messages over the next few days. Apologies if I don't reply straight away, but keep them coming, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video from a beautiful sunny Bournemouth in May. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.